Hi guys! Oops! Welcome to my channel Leaping Around. My name is Irene and this channel is all about tropical plants and garden. So today I am really honored and privileged to bring you the tour of this private garden that is located in the city of Kuching in the state of Sarawak, Malaysia. So I stumbled across this garden in my last visit and my jaw just dropped to the floor, not just because of the individuals amazing specimens that he has, but also this place is beautiful landscape, and so I'm very sure that you could take away some good landscaping ideas for yourself. So now let's go and look for the owner. Hello, Au Yong.
Hi Irene, morning. How are you?
Good. So everyone, this is Au Yong and he is the proud owner of this beautiful private garden. And Au Yong has been in the business of plants also now for 2 generations, since 1969.
Right.
But today we won't get too much into that right now because there are just so many plants to see. Let's just start with what we have here. Or maybe a little bit. How long has it been, like, since you were like interested in plants, you were into plants?
Basically, we were born in a family of plants. So a lot of people have been asking, when you start loving plants?
Yeah.
I think I would say as soon as we open our eyes into the world, we start seeing plants.
Yeah.
So naturally we start, to love any kind of plant.
Now, my eye is just drawn very quickly to this huge regale. Wow. And you have then here the luxuriant.
Yes. And then phylloxerians and anthurium luxurians.
Oh yeah, they're together. Philodendron luxuriant, anthurium luxuriant. And then this one.
Fried variegated.
Yes, fried.
Mycorrhiziana.
Yes.
Alocasia mycorrhiziana.
This one is rarely seen. I have not seen many around.
Right. Actually, that's the mother plant there.
Yeah. I was doing my intro with your mother plant.
Yeah, because the weather change and then the color changes a bit because for the past 2 months we have been having heavy rains here. So initially, actually, there were few pieces of leaves has wilted. They were very white. So this is one of the baby from that plant. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Would you say this is a rather difficult plant to take care of?
No, it's very easy.
Very easy.
Yes, very easy.
Wow.
I leave this plant out in the open.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why the color changes a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now for alocasia, for every time I see a successful alocasia, I'm always wondering the potting media that is being used.
Right.
So let's take a look. What is your mix?
I'm using some perlite.
Okay.
And then charcoal bits and some burnt earth.
Brick.
Burnt earth. Hard burnt earth. Yes.
Hard burnt earth.
Yeah.
Perlite, charcoal.
Yeah, that's it.
And no soil.
No, I prefer them to be very porous. As you know, our weather here, it rains.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yes.
So when I leave this out in the open, I don't have to worry about rotting.
Yeah.
Yes. You see the roots are all coming out very nice.
Yeah, so nice and healthy. Okay. Okay, there is a lot of plants. We gotta get moving.
Move around.
Oh wait, also here, this is some kind of a palm. What palm is this?
Phoenix robilini.
Phoenix
robilini.
Robilini.
Yeah, simple to say, they call it a miniature date palm.
So it doesn't get much bigger than this.
It gets taller, a bit more bushy, because we always trim the leaf. I like palms because it's not dirty, it doesn't shed leaves.
Okay.
So you just cut off whatever leaves that you think excess. Yeah, so it's easier.
All right. Good. So I'm thinking this is quite good for people who don't have a lot of space but still like their palms.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do something like that, and then you can even grow some orchids on the trunk.
Yeah, yes. So this palm is good to give that tropical vibes, and then you have put all these orchids and epiphytes just hugging it so naturally.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful moss pole.
If you don't mind the algae, some people say it's dirty and all that, but I think it looks nice, you know,
Yes.
natural.
Yeah. Oh wow, and it's like very balanced.
Yes. Yes.
So you're not too worried if it gets like too white.
No, it's okay.
It's okay?
It's okay. This is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. This is the like Japanese one or the Holland?
No, these are the Holland one. These are 100% imported from Holland.
Nice. Okay, I feel like we have so much to get through. Let's head over that side. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is what?
Philodendron SP Colombia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, they can get really big too.
Yes. That's why a lot of people now buying plants, they buy by single cuttings and they don't even actually see how big the plant is. Actually, when we import all this from South America, come in just small chunks and all that.
Yeah.
So actually the cost is very high. It seems that people now just think maybe the price start dropping.
Yeah.
And they quickly, some people might think, oh, quickly dispose it because a lot of people are into this for the profits.
Yes.
Not plant lovers. For us, as I told you before, buy what you like. Whether the price goes up or goes down, you love the plant. So it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do like these rare, expensive plants, but they also kind of stress me out a little because if there's something wrong or the variegation is no longer there, then it's very stressful.
Yeah, but we'll come to that later on variegation. I'll explain a little bit more.
Okay.
Not to say I'm the expert, but through my experience, you know, I will share with you something.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's got a nice variegated collection. And just here, so also a very similar mix, you would say?
I'm using 100% same mix for all my aroids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Charcoal, the
Big
clay.
chunks of burnt earth, hard burnt earth,
Yeah.
and perlite.
Perlite.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. So that it doesn't matter if it rains too much.
No.
We have here Florida Beauty. Nice. And then the Adansonii eye that looks
This is a very mysterious plant to me, so I'm still learning about this plant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so green before and then it grew more and more white.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Monstera obliqua Peru.
Ah, okay. Right. Oh,
So this is the biggest I think Anthurium VGI that I have. I think it has been with me for about 7 years.
wow.
Yeah.
This is like so amazing. I've never seen anything so huge before. Mine's about this size and I was quite proud of it already.
The leaves break because see my two houses here is like an alley. So normally when strong wind comes, especially the last 2 weeks, strong wind, so they start banging on the leaves and break the leaves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a shame. But you
So maybe if you have a good greenhouse, put in greenhouse without any disturbances from
with
nature.
the nature, it will look perfect. But in nature, it probably looks like this too.
Yeah, correct. This is the biggest queen that I have.
It's the biggest queen I have ever seen.
Yeah.
So the king and the queen are next to each other.
Right.
Nice. Did you have this as a small plant and then you grew it over the years?
Yes. This has been with me for same time as the king, about 7 years.
7 years.
Yes.
Wow.
They are coming soon.
So if you have this and it's this size, wait about 7 years and it will be this size.
Actually, queen is not difficult to grow. A lot of people have worries that actually it's very easy.
Okay.
I've not been doing much. Just leave it here, and it's been growing and growing.
And then it enjoys some noon sunlight.
Yes, noon sunlight. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because we have a gap here
Right.
in the two roofs. So Okay. So it can withstand some strong bright light. Okay. Oh, interesting decor on your wall. These geckos.
These are all handmade. I brought in from Chiang Mai.
Ah, okay.
These are young artists, I think. I saw them doing it. So I thought it was interesting. Everyone is handmade.
Wow.
Yes, everyone.
Oh wait, before we go, what is this one?
Anthurium bassier, FFF. Yeah, it's not bassier, but it looks like bassier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it has a very special color, almost bluish. This one. Nice. And now we're about to enter the land of giants, starting with this Esmeraldense.
Yes. This is not the biggest yet, okay?
Not yet the biggest.
This is one of the small ones.
Yeah.
I have a bigger one at the back.
We're in for a treat. But before we go right to the back, she's
Schismatoglottis bifasciculata.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
that just rolled off your tongue.
Yeah, because a lot of people saying that this is Wallisii. It's not.
Oh.
It's not.
Okay.
It's bifasciculata.
Yeah. And so, wow, okay, this is like a half moon one. That's incredible. I've never seen anything like that. But the new one,
Yes.
is
The
this...
offshoot, some of them comes out elbow. So that's why this is a good example when you buy plants.
Yeah.
Don't buy single leaf. They will come out all this. So I'm just leaving it in the sense that it will eventually give me, I'm not cutting out, but it eventually will give me the nice variegation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's like still hope that it can continue to be
Yes.
nice variegation.
But this is a nice one. Yes.
Oh, this is a different one. Look, there
Yeah.
is like, because there's overlaps,
Yeah.
then you get almost like 3 different colors.
Colors, yes.
3 or 4 different colors.
This is a very interesting plant.
Yeah. Wow. This is originates from where? This.
I believe I think Philippines they do have.
Okay.
Yeah, or even Indonesia they do have. Yeah,
Alright.
so
Okay.
nobody knows actually where these variegated plants come from. But I got it from Thailand actually.
These are not chemically induced.
No. I have this for many years already.
Okay, good.
Right.
Because if it's something that's chemically induced, they would revert back within the year, I think.
No, when you buy it now, it will be nice. Then
Yeah.
maybe the new leaves come out, you will have some variegation. Then eventually another new leaf come out. Then it will start turning back to green.
Okay,
yeah,
very
I have this
fast.
experience before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, be wary of buying variegated plants. They could be chemically induced and revert quickly. Oh, wait, Biliatia, huge one. Look at that. Wow. Okay, much more interesting than the leaf here is how, look at the, like, how closely they are growing. Their, what's the space between the node called? Internodes.
Internodes, yes.
Internodes
Yeah.
are so
Close together.
close together.
Yeah. I'll show you my first plant that I had 7 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest size you will ever see.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Because my ability, the internet is quite high. I think because it's trying to go up faster to reach the light.
Maybe your area
Yeah.
that you keep is dark.
Yeah, it's
So
dark.
that they tend to grow higher, taller,
Yeah.
and reaching for lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want a bushier plant, give it more light.
Give it
Otherwise,
more light,
it'll be
yes.
tall and scrawny. Okay. Oh, this one is Monstera.
And the Edersonii. No, it's okay. Just
So I've been invited to stand up there and touch the inflow. Can you see the inflow?
then you can see how big the size is. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. It's huge inflow. And this is giant Adansonii.
Yes.
Beautiful. Look at the leaves. And then they are leaving your pole. They're all like so close
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Again, how many years have you had this plant?
I think at least 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. So good things takes time, guys.
Yeah.
Here we have a huge variegated plant, so huge. I never seen such a huge one. What is this?
Ceylon.
Ceylon.
Ceylon variegated.
Ceylon variegated. Actually, it reminds me about 3 years ago, I did buy a Ceylon variegated, quite a tiny plant, and I have killed it. Full stop.
Okay.
Full stop. Wow, this is huge.
Look at the size.
Look at the size, guys. Amazing. Oh, and if you come in here,
Yeah.
you could look also into the stem and the roots. They are quite a sight. It's so beautiful to behold. I'll show you how bushy these things are. Okay, now we are about to enter the most exciting part of the garden. Okay, this is the favorite part, my favorite part of your garden. So guys, this is like a little piece of heaven. So walk us through it.
So
Au Yong.
before we go anywhere else, I
Yeah.
think I'll show you my first village.
Okay. Okay.
So you can see the size of how big the plant actually is. This is my first village that I got acquired, say 7 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It actually is in my farm. I cut it down. The thing has grown 20 foot high on my tree.
Wow.
Yeah, so I cut it down.
You have to keep the location of your tree a secret. Look at the stem. It is
It's
so
about
huge.
2.5 inches big, the stem.
Wow.
Right.
It's about, the size of my hand.
Bigger than your wrist, I think.
I think bigger, yes.
Yeah.
And then a lot of
Inflorescences.
inflorescences. Just like, oh my God, like about just 4 or 5 on this plant alone. Wow.
There's another one here,
Yeah.
which is much bigger.
Wow. And then they're so bushy, like
Yes, actually, this is from the top part,
Okay.
top cutting.
Top
Okay,
cutting.
actually, it's already in almost 100% full sun. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. So your first bilite.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now we go to, what do you call this? Do you have a name for it?
No, I just initially before I ate in aroids, so it was a very neat and clean garden,
Oh.
which I think now it still is because we are using a lot of bromeliads.
Okay.
Yeah, bromeliads are easy to maintain, no hassles. So
Some people worry about mosquitoes in bromeliads, though.
no, you don't have to worry about that. I believe they have some enzymes that is like picture plant. They will dissolve the larvae.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, no worries about.
I don't
bromeliads in the
have
garden.
much issue. I don't see larvae in there.
Yeah.
Maybe you see 1 or 2, then after a day,
Yeah.
it's gone.
I like that because it gives a nice pop of color.
Right.
In the garden.
These are what, like you say, I'm adding colors to the
Yes.
garden.
Yeah.
So it's easy. I just can change whatever colors I want, as in when I want,
Yeah.
for a different field.
Also landscaper, so he know what he's talking about. And now look at here, a lot of fern trees.
Yeah, I think fern tree is one of the best element in a landscape if you have the environment for it.
What do they thrive in?
A bit shade. In fact, they can grow in full sun if you just acclimatize them too.
Yeah.
But the leaves won't be that green. It will be a bit
Okay.
yellowish. But once you acclimatize it,
Yeah.
give it plenty of water. Initial growth, you need to give plenty of water until the new shoots start coming out. Then it's fine.
Yeah.
It's easy, very easy, very low maintenance.
But I find that they can be quite sensitive. Like I had them in one spot. I moved them about 10 feet away, and then they didn't like it anymore.
No, maybe once you move, you didn't take care of the watering.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Anytime you move, make sure before the new shoots come out, make sure you give plenty of water, especially on the shoot.
Oh, on the shoot?
Yes.
I have just been watering on the trunk mostly.
I just grow it like that. Nowadays, I don't even need to water because it's already, because my area here is quite moist.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you have a garden in a tropical country, a fern tree is something that's really nice to add in. Pretty low maintenance, you just gotta water it a lot.
Yeah, it gives you a very nice feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, very soft, you know, because our buildings, everything is hard.
Yeah.
So with this, you give it a
nice,
soft feeling.
Soft feeling. And then you can attach all kinds of epiphytes and orchids on it.
Right.
So I like to draw your attention on what's on the ground. I feel like this is a beautiful design, Au Yong. This is your idea?
Yeah, because we have all these billion the driftwood, we call ironwood. So I think it's nice to do something like, you know, that you can see in the wild, features on the ground.
Yes, or like an organic. It looks organic, but it's also breaks the lots of greens.
Right.
Yeah, nice. Oh, here we have a huge
gigantium variegata.
Yeah. Okay. And the goodies are right at the end of the garden. So let's go. Oh wait, orchids. Beautiful. This is a hybrid.
Yeah, this is hybrid.
I have to test you. Do you know the name?
This is Pine River's
Lawrence.
And why I keep some orchids here sometimes? Because I like the fragrance.
Oh, okay.
Okay, these are all fragrant orchids.
Oh.
Yeah. So smell.
Oh. Yeah. Nice.
Very nice smell. So
it's like a bottle of perfume.
Yes, I would really like some fragrance around. Sometimes, especially early in the morning when you walk in, you can smell the fragrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice. So your senses, your sight.
See, even standing here, you can smell it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, and then a platycerium is hanging on driftwood.
Yeah.
And then also you have tillandsia hanging all over the driftwood. So to add some structure in your garden, you could also use hardwood treated, make sure it doesn't rot.
Yeah, features. It gives the additional features to your garden.
Yes.
Not all greens, at least some
something to break it. Yeah. Good. Oh, hello. I don't know this philodendron. What is this one?
Rubrosyngton platinum.
Oh, okay.
Rubrosyngton platinum.
Platinum, okay.
So here we have some place that you can see it. It's a driftwood.
And then flattened.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you need to add natural garden features rather than buying all those custom made, you know.
Yeah.
Make it feel
more
it's
natural
in there rather than import something in.
Foreign element.
Yes, foreign element.
Huge. More veg.
So we are lucky that in Sarawak we have all this.
Yeah.
We can get all this.
Sarawak has nice wood.
Yeah.
Oh look, I could almost miss this because it blends so well into the nature actually. Again, use of driftwood and then...
Yeah, I do some tillandsias up there.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people keeping all the tillandsias indoor. So I don't have so much indoor area. So I would choose my tillandsia. Like Xerographica, I can just hang it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it grows for me, flowers for me almost every year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, my zero, almost every Chinese New Year is flowering for me.
Oh, good timing.
Good timing, yes. This is El Choco, or now they change it to Rubro Juvenile.
Oh, really? I didn't know they
Yeah.
changed name. The El Choco. Ah. Wow. Look at that. Huge. And they have so much inflow, his plants.
Right. That's why I'm saying grow your plants big. You know, a lot of people are into selling. They start cutting and cutting.
Oh,
And
never
I
get
don't
the
really
chance.
see the actual form of that plant.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to grow your plant big to see the potential of it.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important why we keep plants.
Yes, because I know some growers, they really take pleasure in watching it grow from little and in their hands to big plant.
Yes.
So big.
This one is Pastazanum silver.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Actually, this is small already because I cut off, so this is growing back again.
Ah,
Yeah, it gets really big, so I cut it off.
okay.
I think you have seen the big one in my farm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he has a farm of philodendrons and other plants. So this is my favorite spot in your garden.
I think a lot of people want to create a garden. You need to know what you actually want. So, and in a lot of plants that you need a lot of maintenance. We must enjoy the garden, enjoy the plants, not being a slave of the plant.
Actually, I feel like that. I feel like I'm a slave to my plant.
Don't be. When we grow plants, we must enjoy the journey. Not like worry about this, worry about that. Make sure your media is right. Don't over-fertilize your plant.
Okay.
See, in our weather here, talking about fertilizer, in our weather here,
Yeah.
it rains too much. So a lot of people don't understand what is slow release. Slow release means you put it in the
Soil.
once you water, the fertilizer will start releasing itself.
Okay, the osmo cord like you're
Right,
talking about.
right.
Even though it's slow release, supposed to be over like a few months or so.
Right.
But our weather, you say, because it
No,
rains a
once
lot.
it's your media is soaking wet,
Yeah.
the fertilizer keeps on releasing.
Oh,
Fertilizer is just a supplement to the plant, so just do it once
Yeah.
every 2-3 months.
yeah. These slow release actually can be quite quick release in our weather
Yes,
because we are very humid, and if it rains every
Unless-
day,
unless it's in covered.
yeah, unless you're covered and you control your watering,
Yes,
then
correct.
it can be
Correct.
slow release.
Correct.
I was reading up lately also on the dangers of over fertilizing. Not only it can burn your plant and all that, but it's bad for the soil, right?
Bad for the soil. It makes the soil hard,
Yeah.
and actually it will rot the root inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, just
Yeah.
be careful on fertilizing. I do my fertilize
how often?
maybe once every 2-3 months.
Okay.
And for a pot,
Like that, I put
How much
1
do you
teaspoon.
put? 1 teaspoon?
yeah.
I have seen kind of covered the whole pot.
No matter what you say, okay, fertilizer you have NPK. Higher N will really cause fast rotting. Even that PK, you have high PK, you can use, but then if overdosing,
Yeah.
it will give you the same problem.
So you're saying the very high end is more prone to causing rot?
Yes. It's quite salty, nitrogen.
Oh yeah, because
It's chemical.
the fertilizer with the high end usually is sold to me as it encourages a lot of foliage growth.
Growth, yes.
And so, but also be careful. And I also understand that recently, excess N nitrogen that the plant does not use up, it gets released back into the environment as a very dangerous gas. Well, it's very bad for global warming.
Correct.
Nitrous oxide, has 300 times more global warming effect than carbon dioxide. So also consider the health of your plants and the media and the environment when you use excess fertilizer.
Actually, what I'm trying to say is, don't burden yourself.
Oh, save money.
Save money.
Save the
Buy-
world also.
Buy plants.
Save money by plant.
I think the best fertilizer is still using soluble fertilizer.
But then you spray on the foliage.
Yeah. Spray on the whole foliage.
How
Like when-
often Would you?
Maybe once a month or twice a month.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's no wastage, no accumulation.
Because it's just used and absorbs like on the
Yeah.
day and then that's it.
Yeah,
It's
but
absorption.
do it early in the morning or late in the afternoon.
Why?
Because once it's hot, it won't absorb much because it's like our sweat pores. Once it's hot, our sweat pores
Closest.
otherwise we become dehydrated. Early in the morning, the pores are all open.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
they could
that's the
absorb it.
Maximum absorption.
All right.
Okay.
I learned something
Yeah.
very useful. So wake up early in the morning and then do this.
Unless you're sure that
It won't rain.
It won't rain. Yeah, then it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. So let's continue our tour.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this yet. This is an amazing plant. What is this?
Thamotophyllum stenolobum.
Okay, I'm never gonna remember that, but
Stenolobum. Just remember stenolobum.
wow. It reminds me a little bit of the Biliaceae, but the lines,
They have wavy edges.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are also very bushy. The structure,
Yeah.
it's like an amazing structure on its own. Is this also the Siloam?
No, this is by Pinnatifidum. This is the real by Pinnatifidum.
Okay, guys, this is like, I'm very excited about this part of the garden. Look at the amount of variegated Biliaceae. So, Chung, tell us about your babies.
Okay, this is from my own propagation from my own mother plant. This is one of the best that I have propagated. I saw a few already. To choose a good plant, you must see it's even marbling all throughout most of the plant. And then I reckon nowadays a lot of people go for the extreme yellow color.
Okay.
It's good to keep that as a single plant. But from my experience, the next time you want to cut and propagate, the chances of getting a full moon is 80%.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So plants that's very like a lot of
Too much yellow.
much yellow.
Yeah, it must be quite evenly distributed and not too much yellow. You must have some greens, quite a bit of green because the yellow is not making food for the plant.
Yeah.
If too much yellow as it grows, the plants become weaker and weaker and eventually give you a full moon.
yeah.
So buying a variegated plants with the kind of money you're spending, make sure you know what you are buying. This is another one which is quite good. This kind of variegation, I would say, is very perfect.
So nice.
Don't be greedy to go for a lot of yellow. Yes, it's very nice to the eyes. When I first collected this, I was also aiming for the nice yellow ones. Paid a lot of tuition fees, I would
Oh,
say.
yeah, I like to call them that.
Yeah. So don't worry, some of the plants may give you one or two green leaf, okay?
Okay.
It's normal for plant because these are mutation from the original.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Okay.
if you get a good mother plant, if you choose a good mother plant, next time when you propagate,
Yeah.
my experience, you can get about 70% nice plants.
Oh,
Okay, I get 30% green.
okay.
Okay, I still have the plant, but not full moon. A not so good mother plant will give you 80% reversion, or you may even get only 10 or 20% coming back variegated.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people love this plant, but as you know, these are not cheap plants. So if you're buying one, make sure it's nicely balanced and not too much of the yellow.
And another thing from my advice is don't follow just because people have the plant and you want the plant and you want to buy it cheap, you just buy meat cuttings,
Okay.
which you don't know what is going to come out of it.
Why do you want specifically again mid cutting?
Because you're waiting for the new shoots to come out.
Okay.
So there's 50 chances of reverting.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
And from my experience,
yeah.
it's very high chance. I'll show you a few plants that are propagated, reverted back to full green, with nice single leaf variegation.
Okay.
You won't expect that variegation to give you a green
Leaf.
plant.
Okay.
Okay, so that is very risky. For me, if I want to do that, it's good money for me. Every leaf I chop, I can sell. But I don't do that.
Yeah.
I want the owner who buy the plant go back happy, not having a nice plant to show at home.
Yeah.
Not having to wait, and once it comes out reverted, you feel sad.
Yeah.
Not what you want.
And it would be just very stressful
Yes.
and depressing.
I have another one here. This is perfect variegation.
Oh my God. Wow.
You should look for
This
this kind of variegation. It's very nice.
Okay.
Yes.
I know where to find them now if I'm in the market to buy. Wow, this is like, okay.
Half moon.
Half
Yes.
moon. Oh, and then this one full moon already
Yes.
coming out.
But the next two leaf, very nice variegation.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, the next one that came out. Okay,
Very
so
nice.
don't be disheartened if you have a full.
One is okay.
One
but
is
if
okay.
it keeps on producing, then there's a chance as it grows, it will go back to full moon.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're looking for this plant, maybe you could persuade Au Yong to sell one to you.
I'll show you my mother plant later, and eventually I will be cutting one off.
We will
later.
film the actual
Yeah,
cutting.
so that's my mother plant from 7 years ago.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are
All from my own mother plant, and I think even before there's a
pressed in Bilite in Thailand. I had one of the first batches that came out. That was only less than 10 plants that time. I managed to get 2.
Wow.
Yes.
So this is prior to everybody looking for it. You already have.
Yes, that was 7, 8 years ago.
That's why
Yeah.
it's this size and this quantity today. Wow. Okay. Yeah, a lot more Vichai. These are in great condition.
Yes, this one is
perfect.
good. Yes.
Wow. I feel like I'm in the Amazon forest, but in Borneo. It's
In
strange.
Borneo.
Amazon in Borneo. Oh yeah, I really like this hanging, dangling thing. It looks so graceful. What is
Yeah,
this?
this is Dischidia. I look at it like a natural curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it looks nice and soothing.
Yeah. Oh, so these are like the tiny roots on the
Yeah,
plant
yeah.
itself?
If you stick it on the wood, it will start climbing. You see, so if I
Oh.
grow it like that, it will keep on growing down. So it's natural, like a
Yeah,
curtain.
yeah.
So I grow it on some piece of wood or whatever, even in a
Okay.
pot. So just let it hang down.
So it's quite versatile, can hang, it can stick on a wood, stick on the tree.
Yeah, if it grows attached to wood, then it will grow haywire, then grow here and there. So I wouldn't be getting the effect that I want hanging down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the watering needs a media for this?
No, just water like that.
Okay.
Because the roots are getting
The
moisture
water,
from the
moisture.
atmosphere.
Ah, yeah, so it's more from, okay,
Yeah,
the water.
atmosphere from the misting and all that.
Not so
Yeah.
much from
no,
what
no,
the
no, no,
potting
no,
media
no,
is.
no. Because every nodes have roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just picked this up also. This tilancia, I find it very interesting how you have potted it. So you meant for it to be like this or to hang like this?
Like this, because a Lasiana will grow big, like a ball.
Oh.
So it will eventually, so I can put in my house just like that. Every time I plant something, I would think of, maybe I will use for my house display once in a while.
Okay.
So how am I going to put it in the house? I just put it like that.
Okay.
It looks nice, you see?
Yeah, yeah.
But
And
if
then-
you hang it upside down, it won't look nice because the thing is growing up. But there are things that you can grow it down.
Okay.
Most people in Thailand, they grow their huprisia that way. Growing
Yes,
down.
yes. I also grow mine that way. And then you don't need any media for air
No,
plant, so
eggplant.
it's just
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
just attached. Once the roots start growing, you can take away all the strings or whatever,
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay, interesting idea. Good, I will put
Yeah,
it
just
here.
leave it here.
This is the what?
Palmania,
Palmania. So huge. I love. It's one of my favorite philodendron because of the deep
veins.
veins.
Yeah.
It's so lovely, the texture. And then let's admire the petiole. Look at the wavy petiole here. And then you can also see the new leaf. So the leaf here is a little pinkish on the underside.
Drinaria, variegated.
Oh, yes.
I had this many years ago already.
In my wish list also. Nice. Look at that. Wow, okay. This setup's for air plants. Again, use of driftwood. Lovely. Look, this little luxuriant.
Yep, Anthurium luxurians.
Yeah.
This is one of the easiest Anthurium to grow.
Ah,
Yeah.
quite expensive also.
No, it's getting cheaper now.
It's getting cheaper
Yeah,
now.
it used to be 3,000-4,000 for this, but now it's getting like 1,000 plus 2,000.
Okay, I bought it at that price you were talking about, the 3,000.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, aroid prices are starting to come down. In fact, it's come down quite a lot. So it's actually a good time to buy plants when everyone is not so keen or
good
disposable.
variegated plants, they still maintain a certain price because everybody is thinking that, oh, price is coming down, I wait and wait, I will wait again. For the market now, the Thais are exporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. China is another market coming up, but now you cannot bring anything because of COVID. Vietnam is a big market, Philippines and Korea.
So the people there are starting to buy.
So a lot of people say, oh, I'll wait until the price goes down further. I've been speaking to all these suppliers in Thailand.
Yeah.
They tell me, dream on. We don't have to sell to Malaysia. We have our own market. Now, we used to import Monstera bossigiana albo from Holland.
Yeah.
Now the Thais are exporting. I'm always in constant contact with my Thai counterparts, so I learned a lot of things from them. In fact, yesterday I just bought 2 more variegated plants from them.
I like his life.
So you see, they was saying we have our own market, and in fact, good plants, nice plants, the Thais will buy themselves.
They don't have to sell it to us.
They don't have to sell it to us at our Malaysian price.
Yeah, we don't pay the most.
Yesterday, when I buy 2 plants, I thought, why not I try and press them the price. Okay?
Yeah.
Try to press some more. Second time I pressed, I said, sorry, I don't want to sell anymore.
Oh.
I'm going to keep. My principle is, I buy a good plant, whether I can sell or not, is besides the point. But if I can sell, my customer will get a good quality plant.
Yeah.
If I cannot sell, I have a good quality plants.
Yeah.
See, that's my principle.
Good. And now we're gonna see more gems here. Look at this, guys. This is another of the mother plant.
Yeah. But don't be captivated
By this beauty of the mother plant leaf.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. This is
Okay.
your example
Yeah.
of.
This is one of them.
that turns reverted back to green.
So if you buy a single leaf cutting that looks so gorgeous, buyer beware. Your other leaves that come out could be entirely very, very green. So. Ta-da! Look at this cutting. I can't believe it's a cutting because it's huge. Usually cuttings are tiny.
Yeah, so this is how I propagate my plants. So that's why I say I dare to guarantee my plants.
Wow.
Look at the variegation. This is a very nice variegation on every leaf.
Yes.
Look at every leaf.
So I drive a crappy 10-year-old car. I think if I sell that car, I won't be able to afford this
No,
cutting.
no worries. See, this is the third leaf.
Yeah.
So don't worry, you need a little bit of green so that it will complement each other.
Okay.
So it won't come out full moon eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to show you though, I was surprised that,
The size of the stem.
yeah, the size of the stem, and there's only one area root, and Au Yong isn't worried. He reckons this is enough, you know, based on his experience. So wow.
This is not the first one.
It's not the first baby you delivered. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Hi guys, bonus clip. So I'm in the inside of Au Yong's home, and he has a wall of hoopersias, whoops, indoor in an air-conditioned room. So I found this very extremely amazing, and they're in such beautiful conditions. They, I think, are planted largely in sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss inside,
On top.
just on top.
Because aircon dry.
Ah.
Just to maintain a little bit moisture.
And then you will mist it every day?
No, a few days once.
What? I always thought they loved like a lot of humidity and water, but okay, this is amazing. Now we know we can do Coopersia like this at home, inside. I'm so excited. Oh, and then if you pan out here, this opens up the beautiful view to his garden that we just went to just now. Isn't this a lovely room? It has been really like a Disneyland to me. So amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do, please click subscribe and share it with others. And if you want to get in touch with her, I will put his contacts in the description below. All right then. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.